Hello and happy Hump Day. It is me, Dana G. Welcome back to my channel. Today we've got a lot of fun things going on. It is Wednesday, January the 16th. We are 3 days into my pre-sale of my new novel, The Awakening, Love Eternal, and today just happens to be my bonus day. Yes, that is right. Today is the day that my mother brought me into the world. So thank you, Mom, for doing that. It's my birthday. So I thought that today in this video we would talk about show versus tell. And the reason I thought I would start this Wednesday writing with Dana with show versus tell is because last week while I was doing some research on the topics, two things happened. One, a new author tuber named Jason Cormier, forgive me if I mispronounced your name, put out a video explaining more in depth about what show versus tell was. And this has been a topic that for the last 2 years of my writing I have been trying to improve on, but even I still struggle with show versus tell. Not necessarily how to do it, but when to do it and when to have a good mix of it in your story. Now there are a couple of really good author tubers who hit more on this topic, and they have very good explanations and more in-depth detailed explanations. I will put links to their videos down in the description below. When I started writing and I started learning more about show versus tell, I thought, how do I implement it in my style of writing? So I am an adult fantasy romance author. For me, I think that I personally as a reader like it better when the adult parts of the story are shown more than told. I think that there's definitely a lot more involved with the adulting scenes than just, oh, he kissed me. I thought I would give an example from my story, The Awakening, Love Eternal, on show versus tell. When you are telling a story, it is exactly how it sounds. When you tell about the scene in your story, you are giving factual information based on what is happening and the environment surrounding your characters. An example from The Awakening, Love Eternal would sound something like this. A long time ago, when the world was still new, the goddess Danu made love to her beloved and became pregnant. Unlike the times when she had birthed the planets and all of the stars, this time her belly grew very large, just like the human creatures she loved so dearly. When it was time, great pains filled Danu's body. After a long time, a child came into the universe, but he was no ordinary child. This is an example of telling the facts and helping the story to move forward. It's a little more artistic than Danu made love to her husband, she got pregnant, and birthed some children. Ta-da! When you are telling the parts of the story, those are the facts and the information needed so that your story moves in a forward motion and your reader can follow along. When you show your reader a scene in the story, the whole purpose is to invoke emotions through your storytelling, making your reader feel as if they were there with your character in the moment. By painting clear visuals and stimulating your reader's senses. An example from The Awakening, Love Eternal of showing would go like this. I feel his lips part and I follow his lead. Our lips dance, then part. I feel his warm tongue glide like silk past my lips into my mouth. My heart pounds like kettle drums. His kiss tastes like cinnamon candies and sweet tea. I want to drink him in for the rest of my life. I personally feel, especially when you're talking about a romance story, showing and telling are both very important. And finding that perfect balance is an ongoing process. I think even seasoned authors are still constantly trying to find a good balance. For my genre, I feel that it is vital when you are doing romantic scenes, especially when they're intimate scenes, showing the details, expressing the smells, all those little things help to enhance the scene, help to stimulate your readers' senses, their imagination comes to life, and painting a picture of what it is that is going on in your story is vital. Telling is pretty simple. Telling is, Mina cooked breakfast. She put her hand on the stove. The stove was hot. Showing would be describing the searing pain as it shoots up Mina's arm and into her brain, telling her that the stove was scorching with heat. If you are a shower, that's fantastic. If you are a teller, that is fantastic. It's even incredible, almost perfect balance between the two. So that's it. That's all I have for today. Show versus tell. Now, there are lots of great videos on the subject of show versus tell. I will make sure to put a few of them down in the description below. But before I leave you, until Self-Care Saturday, I just want to let you know that the pre-sale is going on for the Awakening Love Eternal Book 1. The link is in the description below. I hope that you go and check it out and have a fantastic, wonderful rest of your day. Until next time, bye!